Hi, everybody. We're glad to have the UNF women's basketball coach, Darrick Gibbs, with us here. Darrick, your first year there, at your opening press conference, you said, I want to kind of jump off what the men's team has done at this point. They've gotten a lot of recognition.
Yes,
What did you mean by that?
You know, it's more so about the process they went through to get to where they are right now. You know, it's more so you got to take steps. You know, it's, climbing the rung of a ladder. And, we're within that process. And he's done it, Coach Driscoll's done it over a period of time. He's done it the right way by recruiting the right type of players that fit his style of play, his system, and also his personality. And I think that's very important, to go out and find the players that fit the way we want to play, fit our style, but take our time doing it so that we don't make a mistake by getting a player that doesn't necessarily fit what we want to do. So that's what I meant by it. I think he's done an unbelievable job of doing that and doing it his way, at his pace, and obviously reaping the rewards from it here recently with the success that they've had.
Yeah, when you watch his teams play, you know you're going to see a team play hard for 40 minutes.
Definitely.
And that these guys are, and when you hang around them, very close. Is that what you're looking for the women that you're recruiting as well, that they can create that kind of bond and feel that sense of team?
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, when you play the game, you want to play it. There's a certain way we want to play. And playing hard is probably one of the most important ways. Because, it doesn't matter what else happens. The result's not always going to be what you want it to be sometimes, but if you play the way you want to play, you can kind of live with that.
It's the thing you can control.
Exactly. You can control your effort, you can control your energy, control your ability to dive on the floor after loose balls and do those things, and that's something we harp about. Actually, we were in the locker room watching film before we got here from our last game and talking about those things, opportunities we had to play harder, opportunities we had to dive on the ball for the loose balls and play the way you're describing right now. So, yeah, it's a huge part of it all.
We're an assistant for your entire career, 2 years in Charlotte and then most recently, and then 10 years in Miami.
Yes.
What about this opportunity and about your stage of your development did you decide, I'm ready to be a head coach and this is the right job for me?
Yeah. I give a lot of credit to Coach Katie Meyer at Miami in terms of helping prepare me for this opportunity, giving me a ton of responsibilities to kind of step to the forefront and honestly, treat the program as my own in a sense in terms of the type of information and responsibility she gave me. And in terms of being ready for this, what separated this UNF was, for me, was one, the people, the location, and I think it's a very special place. Coach Driscoll talks a lot about being a diamond in the rough and that type of thing. I totally understand, totally believe it. I'd never been on campus myself until I came to interview. Knew about it, knew where it was, but then when you step on campus, you see what we have to offer in terms of aesthetics and facilities, and then you meet the people. I think for me, it's about the people a lot of times. When you're going into homes with families, a lot of the connections you're going to make are with the people, and that can make or break a young lady's experience. And so I was really pleased with the type of people. I mean, Coach Driscoll's one of the most genuine and authentic, not only men's basketball players, but people that I know.
Absolutely.
And so that meant a lot. And, and he's helped kind of guide and give direction as we've kind of gone through this process. Obviously, Irvin Lewis and Coach Moon, everybody in the administration have all, been really good to us. And so that was a big selling point for me. But I think there's not a lot to want at UNF. We have everything anybody else has. And you're talking about a great educational opportunity, opportunity for someone to come in and get a great education and prepare themselves for life after college. And what better time to come in athletically right now in a growing program and an opportunity to come in for us and play right away and have a huge impact as we move forward in the future.
Darrick, the girls basketball in high school in Jacksonville is pretty darn good. And in the state of Florida, it's been to the tournament. It's pretty darn good.
Yes, it is.
I mean, if you could simply win the recruiting battle in the state, you'd be competitive everywhere, right?
Yes, agreed.
Is that one of the things that you'll focus on?
Yes, totally. I mean, the 5 out of our first 7 players that we've signed and recruited to UNF are from Florida, and we'll try to continue that path. It's one, you got to find players that can help us continue to build the program. 2, obviously, they got to fit our academic profile. But I think bottom line is I totally agree. The state of Florida itself is packed with talented young ladies who can help us continue to move forward. And in the city of Jacksonville, I mean, with the schools like the Rebalts and the Potter's Houses and the Paxsons and the Nieces and all those, I mean, there's a ton of talent in this area that we will try to get into and try to win the battle at home.
So a lot of times, when you're recruiting a young lady to go to UNF, she doesn't just have to fit that, okay, she's a 6'3" swing person. She's got to have the right personality. She's got to fit the mold of how's she going to be among her teammates.
Yeah. And, you know, our team is obviously very important in the recruiting process. They come in, they interact with the recruits, they get to meet them, they give us their feedback. And what the feedback they give us has a lot to do with whether we offer them a scholarship or move forward with the recruiting process. Because you're right, they have to fit. It has to be a fit. Kind of see recruiting is like putting a puzzle together. Different pieces fit in different spots. It all has to kind of gel. And that's an important part of it. So, yes, you know, we do more than just the basketball side. We go to the schools. We talk to the counselors, we talk to the teachers, we talk to the lunch ladies, we touch everybody that are associated, that interact with them on a daily basis. We see how they walk through the halls and who says hi to them and how they interact with their friends. Like, all that stuff kind of matters to give us an idea of the type of people that they are.
Darrick, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Darrick Gibbs, the women's basketball coach at UNF in his first year coaching the Lady Ospreys.